This activity, called wise and unwise, will help the children distinguish between wise and unwise actions. Lead the activity like this. Okay, our main point today is I will use my time wisely to do what is right. So let's all say that together.
I will use my time wisely to do what is right.
Good job. So today I've got a list here of some wise actions and some unwise actions. Okay, so I want you guys to practice telling the difference between the two. All right, so why don't you stand here in the middle, and then I'm going to give you some different actions to do when someone is doing something wise or when someone is doing something unwise. Now, the way this activity is written, you're just going to send them to one side of the room if it's a wise action, and to the other side of the room if it's an unwise action. And that's just fine, but since I have this colorful floor, I'm going to play it a little bit differently. You could give them any action you want every time you play, and you could even change it. It'll go something like this. All right, so this time, if this is a wise action, then I want you to stand on a blue square. But if it is an unwise action, I want you to stand on a yellow square. All right, so I'm going to read it, and then we'll find out what you're going to do. Holly got up 5 minutes early to read her Bible every morning. Now, is that a wise action or an unwise action?
Wise action.
Wise action. So where should you go stand? On a blue square. That's right. Find one. Here's one right there. Good job. All right, very good. Okay, now I'll read the next one. This time, if it is a wise action, I want you to put your hand on a red square. If it is an unwise action, I want you to put your hand on a green square. All right? And you can move. You don't have to stay on the blue square. All right, you ready? So let's listen to this one. John's alarm clock went off at 8 a.m., but he snoozed until 1 p.m. Is that wise or unwise?
Unwise.
Unwise. So you want to touch a green square. Good job. All right. Very good, you guys. Okay. Good job. Now, this time, if it is a wise action, I want you to run in place on a red square. If it's an unwise action, I want you to sit down cross-legged on a green square. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. Carter stopped for a few moments before eating to pray and thank God for his food. Is that a wise action or an unwise action? So you need to be running in place on red. Good job, you guys. All right, you can stop. Now, we talked about a lot of unwise actions and a lot of wise actions. So what were some of the things that people did that were wise?
Prayed before they eat.
Prayed before they ate. That was wise. What else?
Reading the Bible.
Reading the Bible, that's right. And what were the things that people did that were unwise?
Slept in late.
Slept in late. Yeah, definitely you should have got up and read your Bible or something. Yeah.
Didn't go to church.
Didn't go to church. That's right. Exactly. You know, anytime we're doing something that God would want us to do, we can know that we're doing something wise and that we're spending our time wisely. All right? So, as long as you need to study and learn about God by coming to church, by reading your Bible, and then you can know that you're spending your time wisely when you're spending your time in a way that God would want you to.